3 weeks. That's how long it takes for rumors to stop sounding like rumors and start feeling like absolute truth. At first, Arlecchino assumes it's a delay. A mission gone longer than planned, poor communication, and inconvenience. She's dealt with similar things and even worse. And she tells the children you'll be back soon. Tells the agents to stay sharp. And tells herself, for once, that there's nothing to worry about. You've vanished before and you've always come back. By the first week, Arlecchino stops checking the door or looking out from her window. And by the second week, she stops asking for reports because there are none. And consequently, people stop saying your name around her. That's when it begins to hurt. Nobody, no blood, no evidence of death, just your absence. An absence was much louder. Arlequin does not panic, and she does not rage. She is not someone who lets her fears control her, or her emotions for that matter. She simply waits. And a part of her feels foolish for waiting. But she can neither get herself to stop or go ahead and search for you. She simply waits, stuck in limbo. And the house of the hearth feels wrong without you. Too quiet in the wrong places. Too loud in others. The balance that you made was gone. And she can't help but wonder, how could you have made such a huge effect on the house? The house has been there for so long. She's used to being alone in it. But now that you've come in and made it feel like a home, she can't help but feel like it's wrong. That she can see your absence in every corner of it. When the younger ones ask, she tells them you're busy. The older ones know not to ask. And as for herself, she stops wondering. But nights are harder. Your room stays untouched. She does not allow it to be cleared. Doesn't allow anyone inside. She goes there some evenings, looking at the space that you once occupied, hearing your voice when she shouldn't, wondering when she'd get to hear you laugh again. A part of her, a selfish, rotten part, wishes that you did not leave. Hopes that if it's between your betrayal and your death, it would be your death. Because she would not be able to handle betrayal. But another part, a much kinder one she tried to squash down through the years, hopes you're well, wherever you are. And she can tell you didn't take your things. There is even a cup of tea when she first entered. She'd taken it to get washed. But your coat is still on the bed. There's a scarf that you loved, one that you refused to wear on missions, lest it be torn. Everything that remained was just a reminder of you, your voice and your smile. And by the end of the third week, the whispers reached her anyway, saying that you defected, that you finally realized that this was not for you. Arlecchino ignores them, but they worm their way in regardless. And she doesn't believe that you would betray her, but she knows how heavy loving her can be. She's not an easy person to be around, She is not someone who can be easy to love. She remembers every time she pulled away to make you stronger. Every moment she chose restraint over comfort. Every lesson disguised as distance. She told you the world would not be gentle. And she wonders if maybe she was the problem. If she wasn't gentle enough. And somehow, life keeps going. Fontaine functions as normal. As if nothing had been taken from it. And she thinks of the last argument that you had. It wasn't about safety or missions or the house. It was about her. How she kept so many secrets. How she decided what you could handle. And how she sometimes acted like she's already bracing for your absence. She remembers the way you looked at her when you left that night. Not angry, but tired. You don't trust me to stay. You'd said quietly. And Arlecchino hadn't denied that. And that memory hurts more than anything else. And then Arlecchino stops hoping for good news. Hope is inefficient and dangerous. She starts preparing instead. Adjusting the house's structure. Accounting for you no longer being there. She never says it out loud, but everyone notices. When at night she allows herself one thought. That she would kill anyone else for voicing out loud. You left. Not because you didn't love her, but because loving her became too much. And the worst thing of all, she could never blame you. It was your right. And she would never blame you for feeling that way. She could only regret. Wondering. Thinking of what ifs. What could she have done to make you stay? But then again, it's too late anyway. It's no use to give it any thought, knowing that no amount of thinking will be able to bring you back.